John Martinez here with First Choice Business Brokers. I want to talk just for a second about why confidentiality is so important when selling a business and why it sometimes makes sense to use a broker to provide that layer of confidentiality. So really, when I look at this subject, right, keeping information about the potential sale of a business confidential, I really look at it from three perspectives. So the buyer, the employees, and the competition. So let's talk about the buyer or potential buyer of your business first. Well, what we don't want to happen is for the buyer to do digging and research on their own. For example, let me paint this picture for you. Let's say you own a pizza parlor and your employees don't know you're selling. We're talking about that in a moment. No one knows you're selling. But this individual walks into your restaurant and starts asking your employees, hey, what's it like to work here? I'm thinking about buying this business. Tell me about the owner. Tell me about this. Tell me about that. Imagine that happening and the chaos that alone could cause within your establishment. What if you don't sell? What about the employees? Let's talk about them next. What if the employees find out you're thinking about selling? Well, number one, thinking about selling isn't selling. But even the possibility can really cause quite a bit of concern and really fear, right? Now, I've seen a lot of business transitions and the employees typically have just absolutely nothing to fear. Typically, the buyer wants to come in and put their best foot forward, and there's raises, there's all kinds of great things that happen. I've been a person who's purchased businesses and we've done amazing things for the employees when we came in, but still, when we did come in or when the employees finally did learn that the business had been sold or in some cases is for sale, it's natural for them to think, what is going to happen to my job? What is going to happen with this place that I've become so comfortable with? You know, that fear, the fear of change can be tremendous and it can really shake up things in a big way. And what if you decide ultimately not to sell? Then you could lose employees and shake things up for no reason at all. And the employees who stay can now feel like they don't have the security they once did. What if you decide to sell in the future? Finally, I look at the competition. You don't want your competition to know you're selling. You don't want them to know for a variety of reasons. They can use that against you, right? Let's say you have a B2B software business or something like that. And they're talking to you and they're talking to the competition. And the competition says, hey, why would you want to go with John Smith over there? You know he's selling his business. So whatever you buy today, especially if they put you in a contract, you don't even know who's going to be running the business in 6 months from now. Why would you trust your investment to that company? Right? Then, on top of that, investors may try to get the inside scoop. Not investors, but your competition may try to get the inside scoop. They may pose as a buyer to dig into your financials and all kinds of stuff you don't want them to do. So when it comes to selling a business, confidentiality is the key. And that's why when we work with sellers and buyers, there's many layers of confidentiality, many steps to the process, a lot of vetting on the buyer side through interviews, social media searches, non-disclosure agreements, proof of funds, on and on and on. So if you're thinking about selling the business, and especially if you're thinking about selling it on your own, please keep confidentiality in mind, because if you don't, it could cause quite a bit of chaos. This is John Martinez with First Choice Business Brokers. If you're thinking about selling your business, please reach out. We'll walk you through the process and tell you what you can expect, how much your business can sell for, whether you eventually sell it or not. And if you're a buyer, we've got hundreds of businesses for sale. Reach out, see if any are a fit for you. Bye-bye.